all. All right, guys. My name is Heather Harrison. I am the founder of the Embrace Empire. A lot of people ask me how I got my name. And how I got my team name. And to be completely honest, I've gone and I went through 3 team names before I actually found a team name that was very, very suitable, not only to me, but also to my team. And it's all about learning how to embrace your journey, embrace where you're at in your journey, and completely embracing yourself along the way. I think it's super, super important. I've really had to learn how to kind of just like hold on and just go along for the ride sometimes, because it's not always been easy for me. So some of you might know my story. Some of you might not know my story. I'll do a short version of it. I really had no plan to coach at all, you guys. I was a full-time corporate nurse recruiter, RNs, LVNs, LPNs, and then I moved into recruiting physicians. I did that for 10 years. I absolutely loved it. I had my dream job working from home before I had my kids. I had my first daughter when I was at my so-called dream job. I absolutely loved it. And my husband came to me and said, I have an opportunity in Saudi Arabia. And I was like, nope, not happening. I was actually 3 months pregnant with my second child when he brought this to my attention. And this was June of 2015. October 2014, y'all, he went to Saudi Arabia, and I made the decision to stay back, help recruit for my position at my job. And I became a stay-at-home mom because I thought I was moving in December. My visa didn't come in time, and I had to make a decision to stay home and stay back in the States until after I delivered my second daughter. Super hard because I had just left my full-time job, and me being 6 months pregnant, and I had an 18-month-old at the time. Y'all, it was rough doing it by myself. January came around. My husband came home 3 days before my second daughter was born. I literally had to call him and say, I need you to come home. It's a 27-hour journey if you're not familiar with how far away it is. So he left a week after our second daughter was born. I gained 70 pounds with Penelope, and I held on to 40 of it. I had my former coach reach out to me 6 times and say, Heather, I know that you're moving. I think this program would be really ideal for you, considering that I was going to be in a country where I knew nobody. This was when the 21-day fix came out. And I bypassed her. I was like, no, I've got this under control. I've been a runner my whole life. Mind you, I didn't have Hashimoto's and celiac disease at the time. June of 2015, so 2 months after I moved, you guys, to Saudi Arabia, I was sick of it. Weight wasn't coming off. I couldn't freaking leave the house. And I had a 9-week-old and a 2-year-old, and I was literally driving myself insane. I knew absolutely nobody at all. And I needed a community of women that I could check in with every single day. I needed to be held accountable. I needed to get my nutrition under control, because at this point, you guys, my levels were going skyrocket with my Hashimoto's. And so I knew I needed to just take control of everything. I figured, why not try it out? I'll try this whole 21-day fix out. And I wasn't signed up as a coach at the time because I knew I was coming home in July. So I gave myself a month to try that out. I lost 6 pounds and 12 inches in that 21 days. And it was enough for me to say, I think I can do this. I think I can show up and share my journey every single day and be a positive influence and just share who I am to help other people. I was 9 hours ahead. 9 hours ahead. I'd never started this business in the States. For the first 2 years, my business was run in another country. So I knew I had to show up every single day, regardless of if I, wanted to or not, but I knew people were watching me and I knew I needed to take people on my journey. So I lost the 40 pounds, and you guys, I'm not even going to lie, I was doing good. I became a diamond coach, which probably means nothing to a lot of you, in like 60 days. But from there, I was like, I didn't have a coach that worked the business, so they weren't helping me. I was throwing people in and I didn't understand what I was doing, and I was getting frustrated because I wasn't doing the one thing that we were supposed to be doing, and that was doing personal development. I'm very open about this. If you follow my journey, I lost all of my baby weight, and I had a mommy makeover in March of 2016. And I'm trying to think. And during that process, my body did not like all of the medications, and I gained 40 pounds back. It was super easy. We can call it a lot of retention, water retention, whatever. But I will tell you, hardcore, it was hard for me. I couldn't do anything for a month. My mental status was just horrible. I was here by myself without my kids. And so when I went back to Saudi, I was in a really bad way. I told my husband, I was like, what was I thinking? I can't, now I look back and I'm like, I'm so glad I did it. I would do it all over. But you guys, in July of 2016, I really had to take a look and say, I was going to just call it I'm gonna do this. I did the ultimate reset, and I dropped 19 pounds doing the ultimate reset. It's a complete 21-day gentle detox for our system, and I said I need to fix my nutrition before I can do anything else. My mindset changed at that point. November 2016, I went all in with Core de Force and never stopped reading personal development, because that was the day I told my coach now, Lori, that I was quitting Beachbody. And she said, whoa, stop. What are you doing? Take a break. And I was like, I can't do this. I just can't do this. And she was like, when's the last time you committed to a program? And I told her, and she was like, you've got to commit full force to a program. You have to do this for yourself. And I did. And you guys, with Core de Force, I lost 10 pounds and 20 inches. And that is my soulmate program. And from that point forward, not only did my physical change, but my mental change. And I've never stopped listening to personal development. So now fast forward, we are 4 years in. And I'm obsessed with becoming the best version of me every day. And my why is stronger than ever. My husband is still in Saudi Arabia. I am 2 years in being a single mom here in the States with my 2 kids. And it's not by choice that he's over there. We have to get his green card, and that's a process in itself. So I push through every single day. So I understand so many I talk to women all day, every day with so many excuses, and I get it, you guys. I get it. And I always tell them, you choose your hard. You either choose to show up and sweat and modify and do everything you can because you know the next day it won't be as hard, or you can just choose to live life hard and be miserable every single day. And I was a very negative person before Beachbody. I always thought my dad's a very negative person. And so I knew in order to stay in my marriage, in order to have a marriage that was going to last with us being 10,000 miles apart, my attitude and my personal development was going to have to change. And so this business is all about that. To me, the more no's, the better. The more conversations I have and the more time people say no to me, I know that's going to be the future coach or the future challenger, because it's not no forever, but it's going to be no for right now. So I want to take you guys kind of through a presentation of just what coaching is, how we do it, because I can tell you right now, we've got military on here, we've got full-time working moms on here. I mean, we've got stay-at-home moms on here, we've got single women on here. Y'all, we have it all. I have physicians, nurses, night nurses, homeschooling moms, you name it, I have it on my team. And for me, it's truly about the effort that you want to put into this. You don't have to do this full time. If you're working full time, but you want a second stream of income, awesome. Because you can build a second stream of income and have that as your fun fund, or you can have it as your vacation fund, or you can have it as I want a new purse fund, whatever it may be. I personally, it's taken me, like you guys, honestly, it's helped me in different scenarios. And I can sit here and say, in November of 2017, if it was not for Beachbody, I don't know if we would have had our home. And I say that, and I can say that to you guys because my husband had lost his job in Saudi, got a new job, and they pay once a month. So we were a whole month behind. And if it wasn't for me working this business, our bills would not have been paid. We had already not been paid from his previous company. And I will love one day when I can truly share this amongst thousands of people, but his old company didn't pay him for 6 months. So, and in Saudi, it's very different than here. And so we lived off our savings until he had another plan. And in the meantime, instead of saying, oh my God, I don't know what I'm going to do, I was like, I got this. I can do this. I can build this team. I know I can. So when you think that you don't have a plan B, you can do this. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of go in, and if you have questions, like I said, that's kind of a short end of my journey. Like, it's not my full story, but this is today. I'm sitting here. I run a team of over 150 coaches and over 1,200 customers. And I am 4 years in. I have my progression on here over the past 4 years. I'm not a $1 million earner. Right now, I'm not a six-figure earner. But I can stay home with my kids and have a very substantial income and be very happy with that and be able to afford the things that we can, I can pay for my kids' private schooling because I wanted to send them there. Not my oldest daughter, but my youngest. I can pay for their gymnastics class and their dance classes. I can take them out on dates. And so those are the things that are important to me. Not having, right now, seeing these small wins. I know one day I will have a six-figure business, but seeing those small wins leading up to it and seeing everybody's small wins leading up to it is so much more exciting to me than me just saying, oh my gosh, I'm a six-figure earner in this business. Because I'm here to tell you, it doesn't happen overnight. So if you're here to get rich quick, we're not here. That's not the case. This is not a get rich quick scheme at all. So let me share. I've got a little presentation for you guys. Let's see here. Desktop, share. Don't mind my messy desktop. All right. I'm going to move y'all over here so I can see. And like I said, if you have questions, you guys, please, I do have some leaders on the team. Morgan, I see you on there. So if the people have questions, can you jump in the chat for me and just rant them off to me? Oh, goodness. Leah, I see your bright face. All right. All right, you guys, this is our ultimate guide to becoming a coach. A lot of people have actually asked me, oh, Heather, what's going on? What's going on with your team? So I was like, I'm going to go ahead and hold a sneak peek for you guys because I think it's so important. Why is this even on here? Hold on. Do I not have the right? Hold on, guys. I just did this. See, and this is what happens. This is real life. There we go. Let's see if I can blow this up. Okay, let me move you guys to the side. What does a coach really do? Because I think a lot of us have the misconception, you guys, that we have to be fitness influencers. We have to be in the best shape of our lives. We have to have the results to start. And that is not the case, okay? We use the programs that we have, which I like to call Netflix of fitness or Sweatflix, whatever you would like to call it. And we find a program that's going to work best for you. Some people like hour-long weightlifting programs. Some people like dance cardio programs. Some people like a mixture of programs, and they do a hybrid of programs. So it is going to be catered to what you like and what you want to do. A ton of us right now are doing Morning Meltdown 100, and a lot of us are seeing amazing results because it's a combination program. And it's 20 to 30 minutes a day. We don't have to sit there and spend 3 hours in a gym, and I love it. We have meal plans, you guys. You don't have to sit there and make up your own meal plans to send to your customers, to send to your clients. We have a Beachbody blog that provides us with meal plans. I find meal plans and share them with my coaches and my customers so you guys can share them with your coaches and your customers, okay? Right now, we have over 67 different programs and over 1,200 different workouts on this Netflix of fitness per se. We hands down will focus on our nutrition as much as we focus on our fitness. I will hands down say that. My background and my major is nutrition psychology. So I actually love to focus on the nutrition piece of it because 90% of your journey is going to be your nutrition. And we have 2 nutrition programs that have been released in the past 2 years, the Ultimate Portion Fix and To Be Mindset, 2 different programs on how we look at plating our food. And we kind of, I would say, look at the person and our new potential client scenario, and we help them figure out what's going to be the best fit for them. We also have our superfood shake, which I like to make it more like a smoothie. We've got our supplements, and you guys, we constantly create new products. Our performance line is sponsored by the Ironman. There's no crap in our performance line, and I say that with confidence. You're not going to have jitters. You're not going to sit here and have heart palpitations. And you guys, I'm drinking it now. I shouldn't be, but our pre-workout is life. I don't drink coffee anymore. This helps me get a lot of water in throughout the day, but it really does. I love the little spike of energy that I can get as well. We also have our beach bars, which are very comparable to Lara bars, Kind bars. If you break the cost down, they are cheaper. And you guys, you can literally read every ingredient that is in there, which I love. I absolutely love them both. And they right now are having an amazing deal on the boxes when you add them on. And they're addictive, so beware. My kids have actually said, Mom, I would prefer these over granola bars. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So I don't know what's going on. Let's see. Sharing on social media. I know you guys, in building a network on social media, this is how we find the majority of the women or the men that we have, you guys. We authentically share our journeys, whether that's showing up and sharing your workouts every single day, sharing your life every single day, sharing your recipes. Do not let social media scare you, okay? Do not let it scare you. It is not scary at all. If you're showing up for the right reasons and you're showing up for the accountability and you're showing up to really truly inspire women and trying to find your tribe and not letting how many likes or how many followers you have, you're showing up for the right reasons. If you're showing up because you're trying to say, oh my gosh, I want this 10,000 followers, I need it so bad, you're showing up for the wrong reasons. So do not let that number or those likes distract you, because some of the top coaches in our company have the least amount of followers on Instagram and Facebook. Hands down. You could have 100,000 followers and not even be a diamond coach, not even have 12 coaches underneath you. So do not let the number of people on social media or on that are following you deter you from like rocking it out as a coach. I personally have a good friend. She's a 10-star diamond coach, which means nothing to a lot of you guys, and has maybe 2,000 followers on Facebook. She's pretty high up in the company with 2,000 followers on Facebook. But guess what? Social media is not her jam. She's a cardiac rehab nurse, so she does everything face-to-face. She loves it, and she lives in a really small town that doesn't even have a stoplight. Facebook and Instagram are amazing social media platforms. Hands down, Instagram's gonna be where it's at. I am your guide to help mentor you. I will follow you, and you probably won't even notice I'm following you, and I'll probably shoot you a message and be like, hey girl, I did this to a couple people. They have amazing photos of their food, and I'm like, you need to be sharing your food on Instagram, not Instagram stories. Do a fun post about your lunch for the day. But I see that, I'm like, girl, you rock it out with your food. Share what you're eating. Those are recipes for people that are struggling. I know a lot of moms that, boy moms, girl moms, I always say, take 5 things from your life that make you, you, and share them. Not that are prior to you becoming a coach. Because if you take those 5 things now that you're a coach, they might be a bit different. So for me, like my family, my recipes, my food, you guys see my transformations. I love to travel, and you guys see a lot of positive in me. And I do, like, a lot of the times I'll share just fun facts of me that you guys might not know. Think progress, not perfection. As coaches, we're just real people, you guys, who have the same struggles as everybody else. But we lead by example, show others how they can get it done too. We push, we show up for ourselves, and you don't need to be at your own health and fitness goals to start helping others. Sharing where you are now is just as inspiring, if not more inspiring, than where you are when you finally reach your destination, okay? So your job literally is to work on yourself, becoming the best version of yourself, and help others do the same thing. How do we support our customers? Okay, guys, so how exactly will we support our customers? We have a few different ways we can support our customers. Some of us, some coaches actually run our accountability groups together. Right now, our Morning Meltdown group actually has a Facebook group that we are running, and I have 2 other coaches that I'm running it with. We also have our Challenge Tracker app, which Lori's running the Challenge Tracker app piece of it. It's a completely judgment-free accountability group. I will not tolerate anybody coming in and being a negative Nancy, because I will take them out. Can we have like positive criticism? Absolutely. Can people be frustrated and like needing to vent? Absolutely. But our job as coaches is to go in there and shine some freaking light on that negative situation and ask them how we can help, or give them advice on how you can, help them through that negative piece of the day. Because if you think about it, you guys, you don't have a bad day, really, do we? We have this bad, like 10, 15 minutes, but it spreads throughout the day. There's no wrong way to run your business. And if you want to do another challenge group, you totally can. You don't have to be in the challenge group with me. If you feel you're ready to rock your own challenge group, rock it out. Some people have message threads. Some people have Facebook Messenger threads. Some people rock their groups out on Instagram. I'm not there yet. I still like my private Facebook groups, and we have a Team Embrace 365 group for anybody that's not doing our program of the month. So right now we're doing Morning Meltdown 100. This group's for everybody that's not doing Morning Meltdown 100. We have check-ins. We share tips, struggles, recipes. We'll do giveaways throughout the challenge. And you guys, if you want me to run a group with you, hands down, I will. Let me see. There's a few messages coming in here. I just want to make sure. Morgan, I'll get to those in a second. All right. Why should you join our team and partner with Beachbody? Let me just share with you guys. I have never not thought, like MLMs have never really scared me. Okay. First off, we are not like, I look at an MLM just as I would joining a company. Okay. We have a CEO, we've got directors, we've got a corporate office, we have our managers that we work very closely with at corporate, and we are our own boss. We can build a team underneath us. Our team underneath us can still make more money than we do. Okay. This is not a pyramid scheme. There's no capping out for you. And like, there's no capping out for me. Like, my coach is the highest rank in the company, and I can surpass her if I wanted to, money-wise. Okay. As coaches, there's no creating meal plans, workout plans. They are hands down created for us. Okay. No certifications required. A lot of people are like, oh, well, if I'm not certified, like, how am I going to be a good coach? You guys, you're sharing your journey, right? You're sharing your real life, raw journey with people. How you make it through the day, how you make it as a busy mom, how you make it as a single mom, what your nutrition looks like. You don't have to have it all done. Like, we have the dietitians, we have the nutritionists at our corporate offices, and we have access to those people. So if we really need to find out the answers to the questions, we can hands down do that. There's a chat in our back office. We can ask Autumn, we can ask Alana. That is for them, and we can ask them those questions. You can come to me. I have my bachelor's in nutrition psychology. I am very, very, I can handle a lot of the questions as well. You don't have to keep any inventory. They handle everything for us. The shipping, the customer service, there's no buy-in as a coach, and you guys have zero sales requirements for you to remain a coach and get commission. However, you're given extra rewards for remaining on a monthly home direct and being a product of the product. Let me explain what this means. You pay $15.95 a month for your office, okay? That is literally all your trainings, your back office. That is where all of your customers are housed. That literally is everything. You will never be asked to hold an inventory. You'll never be asked to ship something, nothing. Hands down, you guys, our customer service is great. You can chat, you can talk to them, and they now have a Facebook Messenger option. I don't know too many companies where you can pay $15 a month and literally get any training that you want. Like, it's all set up for us in the back office. Our reports, we can run any report we want. We have live trainings. We have all of our breaking news. We've got an email set up for us if we want it. We have a website set up for us if we want it. Literally, it is life. I love it. On our team, we constantly train, and we're supporting our coaches for business goals and health and fitness goals. I host weekly team calls. If it's not just myself, it's myself and Lori. She's my coach, and I work really, really closely with her. I'm one of her leaders on her team, and I really enjoy working alongside of her. But a lot of the times I like to have my small separate team calls and try to get guest speakers on those. You guys, there's a ton of information, and I don't want anybody to get overwhelmed. And that's the thing. You go at your own pace. We have a coach university that you can join on an email basis. You can join it on Facebook. It's all self-paced. okay? Beachbody does give quarterly rewards as well as earned vacations. Every single year, we have what's called a Success Club trip. And that's for everybody that hits Success Club on a regular basis. You have the opportunity to have your trip paid for, everything but your flight, okay? So my trip to Punta Cana this next year is 100% paid for, and was 100% paid for by April of this year, because I pushed my hardest. And at the beginning of the year, they do like double points. For every Success Club point you earn, it equals dollars, okay? And so I upgraded my room, and I completely paid for my room, and it's an all-inclusive resort. So we're going to the hotel, the Hard Rock Hotel down there. I don't know if, fingers crossed we're still going, but Beachbody will look after us and make sure if it's safe, if it's safe enough, that's where we're going. If not, they will revert us somewhere else. This past year, we went on a cruise. We went to Haiti, and we went to the Bahamas. And last year, we went to the Riviera Maya. It was amazing. And you guys, I don't know about you, but like, that is the trip for me every single year that I know it's going to be me and my husband. I don't really get like alone time with him a lot because of our kids. Okay. And so that is a trip I do earn every single year, no matter what, because not only do I want to see my girls, but they all bring their friend. They each can bring a guest. So a lot of the times, all the guys that get together, and you guys, if you want to talk about bromances, our team rocks the bromances, okay? Like, the guys truly enjoy being with each other, and it's like a trip. We have like a messenger thread, and it's fun. Like, the guys talk about this trip all year long. And next year, like I said, it's in Punta Cana. How do we earn income? Okay, so your commissions, you earn 25 to 40% through retail commission. You earn 40% commissions on workout memberships. So Beachbody On Demand annual membership, you earn $40, okay? You earn 25 to 36% commission on a challenge pack. A challenge pack is one of our workout memberships, plus our Shakeology or Performance Stack, which is our post-recovery shake, plus our pre-workout. That's a lot to take in. I can totally help you with that. That's what I call our toolkit to start, okay? This is the toolkit that I really, like, I sit there and I'm like, look, this is literally going to give you everything you need to get started, okay? And not only that, when you sign up with a toolkit or a challenge pack, your $40 membership, your original $40 membership fee to sign up as a coach is waived, okay? So, you guys, being able to get a full year's worth of Beachbody On Demand, your Performance Pack, or your Shakeology, you'll also receive your shaker cup. You literally will earn between $50 to $60 based on the challenge pack. Our base challenge pack is that right there, okay? The annual plus our performance or our Shakeology. There's people that buy our deluxe, which has both, or our mega, which has like 3 months. So the base you'll get is $50 to $60, okay? It's important to stress the value of a challenge pack, you guys, because fitness plus nutrition plus support equals the results. I've had a lot of people sign up just for Beachbody On Demand, and I will hands down say they like fall off the planet because they have no idea what to do with it, because they think they know what they want, and then they're like, I can do this by myself, and then they come back 4 months later and they're like, Heather, why didn't I sign up like this? Like, what, and I was like, well, I wanted to honor that you had, like, you needed to stay within your budget. So I always start with a challenge pack, you guys, and what truly I think fits their needs. Don't worry about the money piece of it, okay? When you're explaining to them and when you're understanding your goals with them, you will know exactly what you need to. And if you don't, come to us, like, come to your coach or whoever is going to, you want to sign up with. we can help you with the best pack that's going to be for them. And if they come back and say it's too expensive, then that way we can say, okay, well, would you rather, like I had somebody today that said, I can't afford my Beachbody On Demand and the 2B Mindset, the Ultimate Portion Fix. Okay, so that's our fitness and our nutrition program combined. It was $220. So I said, okay, how about we focus on her nutrition because that's what she truly needed. And with purchasing the nutrition package, she also got the 21-day fix and 21-day fix extreme as bonuses. So we were able to cut her cost by $40. Okay. Always ask these questions because I don't ever want you guys to think that it's too hard or people think it's too expensive. Because if you're truly explaining the value, they will see that it's not, okay, in the long run. We want you guys to make sure that you're offering total body solution. Total body, just think the total body solution as opposed to just the fitness or nutrition. And some people, you guys, they don't want anything to do with the workouts. They have their workout, they love SoulCycle, they love CrossFit, but they want the nutrition piece of it, or they want the Shakeology piece of it. Hands down, I have so many runners that want the performance stack. And I am all for that because you guys, the performance stack, me being a half marathon runner and a runner my whole life, hands down, that performance stack works. Residual income. This is when our customers continue their monthly orders of our products. For example, each month that your customer continues their Shakeology, you get $32 in commission. If a customer continues their performance stack, you get $30 a month. Their Beach Bars, $30 a month. So imagine if you had 3 people who were ordering monthly, your supplements would be paid for. 3 people, guys, if you can have 3 people sign up the exact same way that you signed up a month, your Shakeology is paid for plus extra, right? If you have them continue to order over the 3-month period, all 3 months, that's an extra $800 in 3 months. I'm not asking you guys, and I think people think you have to like have this huge number of people. 3 people a month signing up with their challenge pack will have your Shakeology paid for. Okay. Here's the real magic of residual income. Let's say you help 3 people get started with a standard challenge pack. You earn $60 commission on each one of those. So you earn $180 your first month. In your second month, you help 3 people, and those customers from month 1 continue their Shakeology order. You now earn $277 in your second month. And in your third month, you guys, you did the exact same thing, plus you added in month 1 and 2 of your customers. Yes, you guys, you get residual, and you get residual income for Beachbody On Demand memberships, okay? So if you had 3 people renew their membership in 1 month, that's $120 right there, okay? On top of the $792 that you're gonna make. And I will tell you this, January, I think, is when Beachbody On Demand came out. Y'all, seriously, I think I signed up 30 people that month with Beachbody On Demand. So every year when it renews, think of that, 30 times 40 in the month of January. Our hardest month of the year because it's Christmas, the month before. So think about that. Like signing people up with BOD, which we like to call it, right? Every year they continue, it's $40. It's $40 every year. So you constantly earn when you sign somebody up. Part 3 is your bonuses. You earn a fast start bonus every time you sign up 5 new coaches within a 5-week period. That's 1 coach a week. So I know that sounds hard, but a lot of my customers like to sign up as a discount coach for the discount on their products. Okay. And it's not, to me, I offer the discount piece of it because I think it's so like, why not? It's 25% off your products. If you never sell anything, if you look at it, you're getting 2 bags of Shakeology a year free, okay? Team cycle bonus, this is huge, and eventually this piece of it will, this will substantially be your source of income through your Beachbody business. It's kind of complicated to explain, you guys, so we'll go into detail once you're signed up, but the most important part, you get weekly commission based off the productivity of your team. Okay, so you earn the volume and you start earning like 5 to 10% of your team. Okay, matching bonus, if there's coaches on your team that are earning team cycle bonus, you're given 5 to 10% of that matched. Quarterly bonuses, when you become a 2-star diamond and above, that's when you start advancing your business. You get to open your second business center and you start earning a quarterly bonus. That quarterly bonus for a 2-star diamond is an extra $800 to $1,500 every 3 months, you guys. I think that's amazing. And I have this here, so I can always send you the compensation plan if need be, okay? We have a few different ways to pick your path. I'm gonna try to get through these a little bit faster. You can become a discount coach. You use and love the products, you wanna receive 25% discount, you like being part of challenge groups, and you want inside access to new releases to new products. You can be a hobby coach, you love the products, you like to share the program, products, and results. You're interested in making a small commission by friends and family referrals, and you would like to learn about the business, but you enjoy your work full time. You're a community builder. You use and love the products, you guys. You love the community. You want to help lead and build groups. You realize the income potential that Beachbody has to offer, and you love the idea of a side hustle that helps with health and fitness. And then a legacy builder. You use and love the products, you guys. You want to lead the groups, and you want to have a successful team, and you want to be able to duplicate that success. You want to earn trips and go all in with coaching, and you see the potential to build a residual income for your financial freedom. Okay, so those are your different options as a coach. Here are a few financials. And if you guys can't see it, I'll kind of go with mine. In July of 15, I joined and went all in as a coach. And that month I made $7, okay? January of 2016, I was a diamond in 60 days. I dabbled in personal development, dabbled in working the business, and I made $854 in January of 16. January of 17, you guys, I ran the business in Saudi Arabia. I went 1-star diamond, dabbled with personal development. I self-doubted myself, gained all my weight back, and I stepped back in November from the business opportunity. I made $1,052 that month. And then January 2018, you guys, I committed daily with personal development. I set a schedule, showed up every single day. I made $2,053 that month. And then January of this past year, personal development for me is not an option anymore. Showing up every day is not an option anymore. Like, I have to do it, and I focused on my why, and I have completely stopped my self-doubt, and I just show up as me. If you like it, cool. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. You know, that's kind of how I feel. And I made $2,100 in a 3-week period. So like I said, I'm not like a 6-figure earner. This past month, I can be open and honest, was my highest month ever as a Beachbody coach. And I made $4,200 this past month. I busted my butt, you guys. I work when my kids are in bed, and that's not saying that when I do work, and that's not saying I work long hours, but I intentionally use my time that I have to send out invites, to follow up with my team, to follow up with my challengers, to build my team, okay? And I've been a coach for the past 4 years. You're gonna wanna sign up with a challenge pack, okay, you guys? First things first, we'll sign you guys up with a challenge pack. We'll figure out what challenge pack is going to be the best fit for you. Your only requirement is your $15 fee. It covers your websites that Beachbody gives, as well as your online office, 24/7 coach support, customer and service, inventory, and order fulfillment, because we do not have to stock or keep anything. I love it. That fee also goes towards trainings and support that's available in the online office. If you or your spouse are active military or veterans, your monthly fee is waived and you can cancel it at any time. There's not a long-term commitment, okay? Send me a message or email me back, you guys, once you've decided. I'm just gonna stop sharing. I think that's it. Let's do this, you guys. So I'm gonna stop sharing. Let me see. Get you guys all back on. Hello. This is just me. I'm kind of an open book, and I would love if you guys, I'm gonna look and see if there's questions. Let's see, has anyone in here done To Be Mindset? I have, Anella has, Jen has. I need a regimen, okay? To Be Mindset, it's very kind of, if you have your, I would say if you eat healthy, you guys, and you understand food properly, it's good. Like, it's all about veggies first. And for me, it was like, I felt like I could always eat. And I have a binge eating disorder. So like doing that, I needed structure. To Be Mindset is not for somebody that needs structure. If you need structure, Ultimate Portion Fix, okay? If you don't need structure and you think that, you know, every single meal you know how to plate your food and you learn throughout the process how to plate your food, hands down, I would do that. But I know a lot of my team does deal with some kind of emotional distress with food, or they turn to food. And if food is the first thing you turn to under any circumstance, I would say do the Ultimate Portion Fix, because that you got to get your nutrition under control first, okay? Business questions, you guys. If you guys have any questions, I'm just going to unmute everybody because I don't mind, and it's easier that way. So everybody's unmuted right now, I think. Let's see, is okay. If there's noise, I'll mute you guys. But does anybody have questions? Hey, Katie, I see a few new faces on here. Do you guys have questions for me when it comes to what it's like to become a coach, or like how much time and effort needs to go into this, or anything along that line? Remember, no question is stupid, I promise.
Hey, Heather, can I just chat about the lack of the scarcity mindset for coaches? Yes. I think it's a big difference. Okay. So when you look at a lot of organizations, when you join it, it's kind of the knowledge is power, right? And so a lot of times that means that we hold knowledge to ourselves so that we can advance whatever we're doing. That is not the case as a coach, especially on our teams. And so Heather and I work together closely, and we share, coaches share with one another. So if one person develops something and realizes that that's working, we share amongst with other coaches. So you never have to feel like you have to reinvent the wheel with everything that you're doing. And I think that that's something I didn't realize. So I've been coaching for 2 years now. In the beginning, I didn't realize that, so I felt overwhelmed. And now that I understand that, and I'm working with coaches like Heather, it has made things run a lot more smoothly for me. So I work full time. I'm in the military. I don't have a lot of time. I don't know a lot about graphics and that sort of thing. And so I get that from other coaches, and then I'm able to share with others as well. So you really are working, you're running your own business, but you work collectively as a group. And I think that's unique to what we do.
And I mean, I will say there are coaches that like to keep to themselves and won't share things. But here's the thing, you guys, every business is going to have that. Every business is going to have that person or those people that just, you know, stick to themselves, and that's fine. But the majority, I'm in a mastermind group with, you know, diamonds to 2-star diamonds. And I mean, every day I have like all these new graphics that I can totally share with you guys, right? I have weekly meal plans that I'm able to post because somebody is obsessed with doing meal plans. And so I love it. And I think like that's made it a lot easier for me because like Morgan, I'm not like, I like graphics, but I'm not good at graphics. I'm just not good at graphics. But there's so many other people out there that are willing to share that and are willing to share, and we can make a copy and make it our own. So we have Canva, which is like a platform on the internet, and a lot of people say, click on this, make a copy, and then you can make it your own, right? So it's not, I'm all about teamwork. Morgan's all about teamwork. And my biggest thing is I don't ever want somebody to feel like they can't jump in and ask me something, because that's just not who I am. So I just, that's just like totally like not my personality. I will help you guys until I'm blue in the face. So not a problem at all. Any other questions, you guys? Was everything kind of, so like I can, if there's something that you need me to go into, and I know when it comes to income and earning potential, the sky really is, and I say this, like the sky is the limit, because things can happen as fast or as slow as you want them to, depending on your work ethic and how much effort and how much you're going to put in. I have my slow months. I have my really awesome months. I have my very consistent months. But one thing I've learned is being consistent over time. And this is something like we're all doing. We're in a group right now doing a kind of like a personal development group. But we have this, and this is a tracker actually that is made for us by Beachbody. And I always go back to it because I'm a pencil and paper person. So these are like our vital behaviors, and you can literally check every single day what you do, and like the list for your new content that you can like print off if you're a pencil and paper person. I very much like, I like paper and pencil. I can always go back to it. I always have it on me. But it's just things like that make it super. They're always looking, and I was actually in the test group for this, and it was very successful. So they're always looking for ways to make it easier on us instead of making it harder. So any questions, guys? If not, and if you guys think of anything, I'm so glad you guys joined. And I love doing these things, and I know I have a lot of coaches on. I actually have several coaches from my team on here listening in. And Leah, I'm just going to call on you and kind of ask you to just say, you know, why did you choose coaching, and how has it helped you?
Oh, geez.
It's okay.
Put me on the spot. I chose coaching because I wanted to pay it forward. This opportunity has literally changed my life. I was overweight, depressed, sad, lonely, angry, all of it. And if I didn't find this when I did, I don't know where I would be today. And I've always wanted to be in that helping field. I've gone to school for social worker, child and youth worker, personal support worker. So I've like done it all from kids to adults. And I still just felt like I was missing something. And when I found this, that was the missing link for me. And just being able to pay back what I have been given just brings me the greatest joy, and it feels like I finally have found that missing link.
And I love it. The community. Just being able to show up and see the community of women is awesome. Amanda, I'm going to call on you. Can you talk, or are the kids in the room? Amanda joined me back in January, you guys. And she had I can't remember, like, she has a very amazing postpartum journey, but her journey has not been easy through it. So her and I have known each other. We go way, way back, and we finally reconnected. And how has coaching and just joining Beachbody, how has that changed you over the past 8 months?
It's kind of changed. I mean, not just physically, but like mentally. The personal development helps so much, like just reaching out to people and talking with people who do follow my journey. Like I just feel a lot more confident about it. And I've actually met, like, just by doing what, because I do want to do this as a business. So I want to be able to do what other coaches who are successful, I want to do, kind of like emulate them. So I've reached out to people. I feel like a lot more confident. Like even when they tell me no, I've gotten so many no's this month, like way more no's than yeses. And like, I'm fine with that. Like before, it probably would have been like so defeating and I probably would have given up. But it's just like changed who I am. Like, that's okay. You can tell me no. I'm fine with that. Just rolls off my back.
Hillary, how has it changed you over the past year? Hold on, I'm gonna unmute you, girl. Oh gosh, I can't unmute you. Hold on.
Okay, I got it.
Okay, cool.
Well, did Morgan share it with you yet?
No. Well, you're back, right?
Yeah, so I just got back from a 7-month deployment, and I was able to do the entire deployment. I was able to do the programs. I wasn't able to follow the nutrition as well, just because I was eating at a DFAC and the fruits and vegetables were like disgusting. Like, so I just kind of set nutrition aside, knowing that like as soon as I got back, I would jump back in on that. It's given me like a community of like other women that are just awesome, and a support system that even if it's nothing nutrition or fitness related, I can go to about and talk to them, because everyone is going through something that you have no idea they're going through, and just giving me a different perspective on life. And yeah.
She was over in Dubai, so
yes.
we got to, it was nice because when I visit my husband in Saudi Arabia, and so it was nice to be able to actually jump on with somebody that was in my same time zone. She was in my same time part of the year, but you guys, these are all different people, and none of them knew I was going to call on them. But it is different for everybody. We all join as coaches for different reasons. Some community, some want to work the business, some want the discount. But and we're from everywhere. Anella's in Hawaii, Leah's in Canada, Hillary was over in Dubai, Amanda's in Texas, Morgan's in, oh my gosh, Delaware. So like we're from literally everywhere. And every single morning we have just a link that anybody can come jump on and join. It's actually, you can do it throughout the day, but in the mornings we have people that come work out together. We're all muted. We all do our workouts together. So that's what it's about. If you take anything out of this, I wasn't the girl who had a ton of girlfriends growing up. I just wasn't. I got along better with guys, and that's just how I was. And so being that I'm like 36 now, I want that community of women that is, looking for the same things that I am, but also understanding that it's okay, like, to have those struggles and those fears, and that we have women that are supporting us and lifting us up in the same way. So I am going to respect everybody's time. I'm going to stop recording.